we evolve, because it's what we can do. It's what we should do. Today, tomorrow, forever.
The question I have for you today is, do fire and water, do they give to us or do they take from us? My name is Kevin Jones, and I'm an engineer with Santa Barbara County Fire Department. I've been with County Fire for 12 years. My current assignment is in West Goleta at Station 11 on Stork Road. Although I was a last-minute addition to the TED Talks, I put some serious thought into it and come up with the best message that I can think to deliver in the time I had. But please excuse me if I have to refer to my notes. My job has a way of tainting the way I look at life. I've seen the worst imaginable ways people get hurt, the worst ways to die. I carry that with me every day. As I go about my life, on duty or off, I look at everything as worst case potential. My wife doesn't always like it, but I always ask that she'd not drive Highway 154, but take Highway 101 instead. I've been on some of the most horrific car accidents of my career on that undivided highway. She knows that I ask because I care about her life and the lives of my daughters. As firefighters, we carry with us constant reminders of the tragedies that we've witnessed, and we don't take them lightly. Mankind has become accustomed to rely on fire, man's earliest invention. Fire occurs in your furnace or your fireplace, and keeps you warm. Fire cooks your food, gives you hot showers. But fire also ravages. After years of drought, combined with one of the wettest winters on record, the optimal fuel bed was created. On December 4th, the Thomas Fire broke at 6:26 p.m. in Santa Paula. By the end of the first day, it had burned 63,000 acres, a time in which most fires only burn a few thousand. At its peak, it was burning at a rate of 1 acre per second, an entire football field every second. By the time it was contained, it had burned 282,000 acres, destroyed over 1,000 homes, and claimed 2 lives. One of those lives was CAL FIRE engineer Corey Iverson. Corey likely enjoyed his job, made enough money to afford the necessities in life, and still spend some time with his family. But now he's gone, and he leaves behind his pregnant wife and his 2-year-old little girl. If we asked his wife, Ashley, I would wager to bet that she says fire took more from her family than it ever gave. See, that's the problem with fire. It has no mercy. It does not care who you are, whether you are trying to escape the fire or run in to put it out. It destroys far more than it creates. I'm always concerned that fire will take from me and my family, whether it be at a campfire or a structure fire in Goleta. The minute you let down your guard, fire will hurt you. Should we live in fear? No, that's not what I'm suggesting. We should live with our eyes open. We should know that nothing in the path of that wildfire is as important as our lives, yours and mine both. Is water any different? Water sustains life, grows crops, keeps us alive. Well, if that's the case, why does Santa Barbara County Fire pull more people to safety from the ocean than from structure fires? Water is so unassuming. We pay lots of money to live or vacation in, on, or near water, but make no mistake, water kills. We all witnessed this firsthand on January 9th. I was part of a regional task force that was mobilized in preparation for the storm. When the rain came down at 3:45 a.m., we left our staging area at Earl Warren Showgrounds. Knowing we were going to be needed, it was just unclear where. By the time we got on the 101 headed south, county fire engines ahead of us en route to the explosion on East Mountain Drive were reporting roads and access blocked by mud and debris flow, and that they were actively engaging in rescue efforts. Based on the locations given, it was clear we had a large-scale problem. The first 12 hours of that day are a blur, and I'm kind of happy about that, as I saw some things I don't want to see again. The memories I want to keep are the faces of those we helped to safety. Everywhere we went that day, Hot Springs, Olive Mill, Santa Isabel, San Leandro, Tiburon Bay Lane, total devastation. I'm very proud of the efforts that my coworkers and I put in to make a difference on that day and subsequent weeks. I witnessed a career's worth of death and destruction in one day. The Thomas Fire's burn scar is massive, extending from Santa Barbara to Ventura. This was only the first rain of the season, and water took the lives of 23 people that night, water that God intended to replenish the earth. Please leave here today with a new respect for Mother Nature. I can't think of a good reason those people had to die that day. All I know is the destructive power of fire and water is greater than any on earth. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.